car's coming in with a no crank, no start. So let's go ahead and figure out what's going on. I don't think the battery is my issue. All the lights are working well, windows going up and down. So I want to see if the starter is getting power or not. And the way I like to do that is hook up my test light to a negative terminal, and I'm going to touch the positive wire with this and see if it's getting power. First, you also want to verify that your test light is working so you don't falsely diagnose. And as you can see, the light is working perfect. So let's go underneath and see if that starter is getting power. And right there is the starter. I actually replaced this one about, I don't know, a month or two ago. So it might be a bad new starter, or we got something else going on. When testing a starter for power, there's actually two wires. There's the main power wire right here, then there's a signal wire right here. So let's go ahead and check. We got main power. Okay, we got main power. Now I'm just gonna need a friend to get in there and try to crank it while I test this wire right here. And that's the purple wire right there. So there's actually a connector. So in order to test power on that, I want to take a T-pin and back probe it. And it should look something like this. And then I'll just plug the connector back in and see if I'm getting power. Okay, you can crank it whenever. Oh yeah, I'm not getting power. All right, looking at my wiring diagram, I just tested power here and I had no power. So I'm going to follow it up. I want to check this fuse and I want to check this relay. According to the wiring diagram, right there, that 40 amp fuse is the one that's going to control the starter solenoid. Just looking at it visually, it doesn't seem to be blown, but let's take this cover off, put it back in and see if it's getting power. Yeah, okay, got no power. They had no power at the fuse, so now I'm going to move on to the relay. I actually have this relay tester, so I kind of plug in the relay on top and then I can check for each voltage point at all the pins. Basically, you just plug the relay on top of the tool and then you put the tool in where the relay was. Something I can also do is I can jump the pins and see if I can get the starter to activate. Just like that. So basically what I did was jump this pin to this pin and then it was able to give power to the starter. So that also tells me that we diagged everything right. So that means the fuse was good and the starter was good if we jumped the relay and everything else started. So I do want to take a closer look at that relay because I am thinking that that is the cause. So I'm going to steal the AC compressor relay, put it in its place and see if it will start. All right, moment of truth. And there we go. Just a simple relay, about a $10 part, is going to fix this customer's concern. But as always, if you guys have any car questions, be sure to drop it down in the comments below and I'll see if I can help you guys out.